cool. Michael Brothman of the Pine Street Clinic in San Anselmo breaks the chemo cycle down into 3 phases.
Mm-hmm.
The first phase, the day before chemo, the day of chemo, and about 4 days after, so like the 5 or 6 days into the 21-day cycle is the circulation phase.
Uh-huh.
And everything I do, it's so helpful to have that very general context for all the things I'm doing to help myself, because there's a lot that I'm doing to help myself, and it can get overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I think of it as, okay, for these 5 or 6 days, my main goal, my main objective is circulation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to circulate the heck out of that poison through my body because it needs to do its job.
What do you do to help circulate during those first 3 days? The acupuncture and supplementation from Michael Brothman are designed towards those things. And I walk my dog, or I get on a stationary bike. Generally, I keep moving because my bones hurt so much I can't sit still. And it's exhausting. It's like my acupuncturist is like, you need to rest. And I'm like, I know, but I can't stop moving my body or I'll feel my joints more. And it's really uncomfortable. As busy as I can. Like, I made soup for my kids. I made, just things like that. And then
the second phase, which is like 6 days into it, is the elimination and detox phase, and that's pretty rough too. That's like, it's kind of more of the same, but you just feel it in a different way, moving through your body, and I feel it in my lymph system. I'm pretty body aware, as you may be able to tell, but so I feel it in my lymph system. The acupuncture again and massage helps move I envision it as like little crystals of this medicine that, the medicine active has kind of died off. It's done its job. And now it's kind of in these little crystals in my tissues and throughout my body in different places. I just need to get rid of it, like move it into my bloodstream and then flush it out. And so I try to drink a ton of water and dog walks and stationary bike and anything I can
to stimulate that lymphatic system.
Yep, to stimulate the elimination of what's in my body. Then day 11, which was yesterday, starts what Michael calls the normalization phase and the immune building. So you want to kind of normalize the tissues as much as possible and your organs, and then build your immune, like just really build your white blood cell count and do whatever you can to get yourself ready, basically, for your next chemo treatment.
And what do you do to normalize and build?
Again, through every phase of these three phases or 3 parts of the chemo cycle, I change the supplementation regimen that Michael has for me. He's like, more of this, less of that, don't do this, that kind of thing, in terms of the lipoic acid and the phytomers and the mushroom stuff, all these different things. It's a lot. It's pretty crazy. He actually prescribed specific points for the acupuncture. Of course, the acupuncturist, he wants to empower them to treat me as they see fit because I'm on their table in front of them, but he also has specific points that are for immune building or flushing or circulation or whatever. And so they do that, and then I'll get a massage. What else? Oh, and a lot of diet. So a lot of, like supplements in my shakes, or I have a shake every day with CBD and mushrooms, a lot of shiitake mushroom stuff.
So I have a 7 blend mushroom, so they seem to have a good benefit with it. So do you have a blend, or you're just using one type of mushroom? I
think there's a blend of mushrooms in some of I'm doing supplements. There's a myco-immune shake base that I do every day. On the front of it, it says shiitake, so it might be mostly shiitake and then a couple others. It might be just shiitake.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's other types of mushrooms in the supplements that I'm taking.
Well, this is such valuable information. And I started recording this when I realized that this was really good information for others to know. And
oh, thank you.
yeah.
I'm so happy. Yay.
Yeah. Could you repeat again what your cancer diagnosis was and when it was?
My cancer diagnosis was ovarian cancer. It was stage 3. It was decided as stage 3A, I guess, after surgery. I feel very grateful for these alternative methods. I feel like they are making a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
I had a follow-up call with my UCSF doctor yesterday. Her name is Dr. Lee Mei Chen. She is the director of gynecological oncology at UCSF.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very interesting. She's very research-based. I don't know. It was interesting. She kind of seemed like she didn't know what to do with me because I was doing pretty well and I had COVID, and she was just like, oh my God, like she was taking notes and I guess I've become a lab rat. Anyway, it felt good to tell her, share with her all these alternative methods, and I shared with her that 3-part breakdown that Michael Rothman uses. And she's like, yeah, we do that. I told her about the 3 phases and how it helped me so much, and she said that they do that too. And I'm like, well, I think the most helpful part was that he told me about it. She didn't say anything. Nobody from any Western medicine has told me anything about, phases or how to approach, holistically in any way, holistically, this whole experience. Well, it's just sad that those are the facts. I think personal stories are the most helpful. That's what was so great about Heal. The choice you guys made to have so many personal stories in there, it makes it so much more relatable. The system and everything, I credit it very hugely to the fact that I'm doing acupuncture and herbs and supplements.